Hi guys, Terry from Smooth Workshop here. Yes, this is going to be a little tutorial video, a way of saving money from Smooth Industries. Just a wee joke. Right, this is a tutorial video aimed at you guys who use a lot of airbrush cleaner for your acrylics. This is not for lacquer based paints, this is for acrylics, and you're finding it quite expensive, and I'm going to show you how to make your own. Really is quite simple. It has a few really cheap ingredients and is, yeah, it's easy. So what we'll do is we'll go over the bench, show you what you need to buy, and how to mix the quantities up, and see you in a bit at the bench. Right guys, welcome back. As you can see, I've got quite a lot of stuff on my bench here. What I'm going to show you how to make is airbrush cleaner. It's obviously for your airbrush, but it's only to be used with acrylic paints, like say your Tamiya's and stuff like that. Now, I generally tend to buy, now I've not got any labels on these, I generally used to buy pre-made airbrush cleaner. It comes in a 370ml bottle and it is really good stuff. And I'm not saying any of these items that I'm putting into this is the same as it, but it's about £7 a bottle. Now, I'm going to show you the items that I've got here. I've got water here, which is free out the taps in Scotland. Now, what I will say is, ideally you want to use distilled water, especially if you're down in London and you've got a hard water and you've got minerals like lime and stuff in your water. You didn't really want that in it. So because the water up here in Scotland is brilliant, I'm just going to use tap water. Ideally a bottle of distilled water you can get out of Halfords. Okay, the main active ingredient of any acrylic thinners or airbrush cleaners is isopropyl alcohol. Okay, now the isopropyl alcohol you want to get, right, is 99.9% pure, either medical grade or electronics grade. Okay, now this bottle is 945 millilitres, so it's just short of a litre. Okay, now this was £12. Now, even if I wanted to use this neat, which I could do, you can use it for rubbing down plastics and stuff like that and cleaning your models and all sorts of stuff, apart from watch what you're doing with Gundams and ABS plastic. I could, without adding anything else to it, use this stuff neat to clean my airbrush. I would probably get, if that's, what was it, 270, I would probably get about 3 bottles of that out of that for £12. That's an immediate saving, because that's you know, that's £7 a bottle, so 3 bottles of that is £21, and that's £12 off of the eBay, not off eBay, it's off of Amazon. Now, plus you've got shipping on this. I've got Amazon Prime, so that cost me nothing in shipping. So even if I was just using neat isopropyl alcohol, I could get 3 bottles worth of that out of that, and actually that would be stronger than that because it's pure isopropyl alcohol. So isopropyl alcohol is highly flammable. It's not good stuff to breathe in. Certainly don't drink it. So when you're doing this, do it in a well ventilated room. So you need water, isopropyl alcohol. Now, some people use Windex, window cleaner, whatever. I've got screen wash here, concentrated screen wash. Now, it's not because this actually does anything. There are some detergents and stuff in there that do help, but the main thing it's actually going to clean your airbrush is isopropyl alcohol. So the reason I'm actually going to put some of this in is not for its cleaning properties, is it's got a dye in it and it's got a few detergents in it, and it will colour it so that you don't think it's water, right? You can leave that out. You don't have to put that in. You could just use isopropyl alcohol and water. But I'm putting that in just because it's got a few chemicals in it that have cleaning agents in, and it's got a blue colour. So what do you need? You'll need an empty bottle. You'll need one that is solvent proof. I just keep hold of my old ones, but I mean you can get, I thought I had little dropper bottles about. There's one I've got there, it's got pure isopropyl alcohol in it. Isopropyl alcohol is also known as rubbing alcohol. I actually used that to strip paint off of the Herald that I'm building at the moment in the live show. So yeah, now the quantities that you need to mix, it's really quite simple. You're going to go, say you've got a bottle like that, you're going to go 1/3 isopropyl alcohol, and the other 2/3 can either just be plain water or put a bit of screen wash in and then top it up with water. That's all that's in it. Now, that cost me £12. That cost me about a £5. The average bottle of this that you can buy for, like, say, you know, most good modelling shops, it's pre-made, and as I say, it's really good stuff. It's about £7 a bottle. I can get 12 bottles of that, right, out of this, and it works out at £1.20 a bottle. So the £7 bottle of airbrush cleaner that you buy at the shops, I'm getting for £1.20 a bottle. So I can obviously get quite a lot more. So how do we go about it? Right, quite simply, I'm going to have a wee funnel here. Right, it doesn't have to be exact. If you want a slightly stronger mix, have a slightly stronger mix. But let's just bring the camera in a little bit. So there's the bottle there. So I've got a little funnel on the top, and I'm just going to pour in roughly 1/3 of isopropyl alcohol. As I say, this stuff does stink. I'm just doing it by eye, I'm not measuring it, I'm just going to do roughly about 1/3. That looks probably just a wee bit over 1/3, but that'll do for me. Now, all I need to add to that now, really, is 2/3 water. But I am going to put some screen wash in, and because it's a big tub and it's going to be a pain to pour for the big tub, I'm just going to pour some into a glass. So there's wee tricks for doing this, because I used to be a mechanic, so pouring stuff in the motor trade and all that. So pull the camera back, let you see how I'm doing it. Might as well take the camera around. Sorry about the mess on my bench. You want to tip it towards the handle so the air's towards the top. So when you're pouring it in, nice and quick. There we go. I'm not going to need a lot. And I'll pour what I don't use in. I'm only using this, right? As I say, there are some detergents in the screen wash. That's a concentrated, not the watered down stuff. There are some detergents in it and stuff, but I'm just using it to colour, right? So I'm just putting that much in, and I'll pour the rest back in there. Let's get something to wipe this glass here. So the screen wash doesn't, yeah, as I say, it does have some detergents in it, but it's not really what's going to clean your airbrush. It's isopropyl alcohol, and all we're doing is padding it out, so that it goes further. Yeah, and the blue colour's quite handy, especially if you've got kids and stuff in the house. I mean, if you see something that's blue, they're generally not going to drink it. So I'm just putting this, what I'm doing off camera there is just pouring what was left in that glass back into my big pot. Right, that's obviously going to last me longer than what my big bottle of isopropyl alcohol is. Right, so as I say, the main working ingredient is that. And then quite simply, okay, so we've got a nice blue colour in there now. We're going to fill the rest of it up with water. As I say, I'm just using water out the tap. And again, I'm not saying that the other brands that are out there that you buy for £7 have these ingredients in, but they will have isopropyl alcohol in them, because that's what you clean your acrylics and thin your acrylics with. I think that's about good enough, actually. I've used that wee bottle of water up. Okay, take my wee funnel out, put my top on, give it a wee mix up. There you go. I have now got airbrush cleaner. It looks funnily similar, right? But as I say, I'm not saying that's what's in there, and I'm not telling you what brand it is, but that's £7 a bottle to buy in. That works at £1.20 a bottle. And it does exactly what the stuff you buy at the shops is. And it's this stuff. So, I'm going to get a couple of other wee things in I need to get in at a later date, and I'll show you how to make your own thinners. I'm waiting on retarder and flow improver coming. But again, I'll be using this, so you can actually make up your own, like X20A and stuff. But that's, hope you find this useful. Again, I'm on a limited budget. I was quite happy paying £7 for a bottle of that, but I've got to the stage I'm doing more spraying now. This is far more economical. And once you start making your own, you'll never go back. And you can adjust the mixer to suit yourself. You can make it slightly stronger with isopropyl alcohol if you want, you know. So there we go. £7 bottle of isopropyl alcohol for a unit cost of £1.20. Now, I hope you find this useful. Please feel free to comment at the bottom. Please keep the comments constructive. I'm not trying to rob any business of any money. I'm just trying to save modelers pennies. There's lots of videos out there on how to make your own. This is how I do mine. So I hope you find it useful. And do subscribe. And that's it. That's me, Terry from Smooth's Workshop, with another Smooth Industries how to make your own thing. So, see you later. Thanks for watching. And happy modelling. Bye.